Big changes to the camping trailer. Raise the rooftop tent, cargo netting, straps. I'm ready. Welcome back to another episode of Eric's Camping Adventures. The beautiful places have to wait today. Today I'm going to do some work on this rooftop tent, getting it off of the camper, and it is going to be some work. There are some tight spaces in here that, frankly, that's really what I'm trying to manage, is to open up some of the space for this camping trailer to be able to get in and out easier with goods and, frankly, not skin myself up so much getting in and out. About 5 years ago, I attached some kayak hoists into the studs on the ceiling of my garage so that I can easily pull this rooftop tent on and off my vehicles and my trailer anytime I want to. I am painting some hardware, crossbars, bolts, towers, in order to install them onto the camping trailer. I got them from Compact Camping Concepts. I am lining up my tower right now in order to center the rooftop tent from side to side, and to carefully measure twice and drill once. I mentioned Compact Camping Concepts to you a long time ago in a video, but let me tell you about it again. Compact Camping Concepts is a small family business in Salem, Oregon, and a lot of my trailer has come from inspiration from ideas on his website. His website is for the less skilled who can't weld like me, and he has a no-weld platform where you can put together racks, towers, crossbars without welding. So for this particular project to raise up my rooftop tent, I knew that I needed some crossbars. Maybe I could have gone without them, but I really wanted that base to support the aluminum extruded metal on the bottom of the rooftop tent. The other item that I needed were some towers to raise up those crossbars from my current platform. You can see the towers attached to the side of that trailer holding a rooftop tent. I am going to attach those towers to my side rails. I'm actually going to use them 90 degrees off from the picture here. So there's probably not much that Scott from Compact Camping Concepts would endorse about my trailer or the use of his products. However, there's not anything structural that's compromised in shifting the setup 90 degrees. It's still strong, and I'm going to attach it with grade 8 bolts. I put some cardboard down to kind of catch my shavings from drilling. Didn't want to get it all in my equipment. I do have to say that when you put this together, you do have to have some good visual spatial skills and a little bit of intuition about how to drill, how to measure. But once you have it together, I literally tried this once on both sides. I got everything lined up perfect for the rooftop tent, and it came together nicely. So measuring twice and drilling once is not a problem for me. Here's the crossbar going on top. I'm going to cut that down, right down to size, mainly for weight. Again, this is not a promotion for Compact Camping Concepts, but there are a lot of neat things on Scott's website that may help someone to get out into the backcountry without spending a bazillion bucks on a camping trailer. That was my attraction to it, was not impacting my budget, just to get into the backcountry and find some solitude. Why wreck your solitude and peacefulness by looking forward to a huge bill when you get back? He does have some instructions on here for a DIY camping trailer box. It just looks pretty cool. I am getting to the end of my last hole on my crossbars with a dying battery. You would think this would be really difficult to line these bolts back up and drop it back in, but I just have to say it really wasn't that bad. This little kayak hoist system to move my rooftop tent has really worked out good. It floats nicely and I can drop it right back on. Just pretty simple. I snugged up the bolts and drug it back outside in the sunshine to get a little bit bigger view. Step back, and you can never forget to re-drill holes in your ladder, at least with the old CVT tent, so that your pins will extend the ladder out to the new height. Another reason to set it up today was to just see how difficult it would be changing the zipper height, the ladder height, and all the straps to open and close the tent. So, worthwhile exercise today. Well, this is not exactly how I envisioned it, but it doesn't look bad, and it's definitely functional. I think what we're doing from here is have some netting that's going to go across here. It's like cargo netting, and I'm going to tension it with some of these existing holes, and we'll get that together probably tomorrow. I think that's enough for today. Lots of good space under there. Oh, I'm back on day 2, and I have my netting placed, and I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some self-tapping screws with some washers, maybe put just a small hole in this netting, burn it with a cigarette lighter to make sure the ends aren't going to fray or ravel, and put that netting pretty tight in there and use it for some light things. The idea of this strapping is a light see-through support where I can place some light items and it won't affect the weight of the trailer. Here I'm actually using the clamping of the tower against the strap in order to hold it down tight. I got to get these pretty tight.
On schedule 10 days later, in a pouch with 49 letters, which were incredibly expensive to send by the Pony Express, up to 250 times more expensive than traditional mail. To send a half-ounce letter cost the equivalent of $160 today.
That cargo strap is basically seatbelt material. I think it's going to be strong enough. I can see that holding some light things, and we'll just play around with it. I'm not delusional that's going to be a place for recovery gear or anything with any degree of mass to it. I think it's going to work all right. By the way, this idea for this cargo strap came from my wife, and she thinks we ought to put a rooftop storage bag inside of there. I think that might work pretty good.